Hmm. What's good about a little afternoon stream, right? Sometimes better in the morning. No coffee this time. I mean, you could have a coffee, I guess, if you really wanted to. You want to be one of those weirdos, but actually, look at that. I'm actually like literally on time as well. Oh God, they're just you just miss those things every once in a while. Just poof, there's the live button, and you don't know what to say, what to do. Anywho, if I click that button over there, then it shows up for everyone. And ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Yes, Legend of Heroes, Charles Dujur. I was planning to play Halo earlier if I was able to hop on in a little earlier. I was the little guy is feeling a little under the weather, so an RPG is a lot easier to worry about stopping if we need to. Going to take care of the number one priority. But the wife is also home now, so hence why we started a little later. If I can remember, 194 saves deep, chapter 4, our Morica village, where I believe we're beating off a couple of animals or something. Oh, that's right. No, there was someone hiding inside here, and we got them all re-anticle. I gotta help my son out with something. Hold on. He's not strong enough to move a box of diapers. Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe he'll be like that little Hercules eventually. Yeah. So there's a guy hanging out in here. His family wanted to see the new baby, so that was that. So that was a nice little story part of that one. Checking on in at chapter 4 what we have left, because I remember like these side quests took a little bit longer than I thought I anticipated. And, every once in a while we like to get on into the story, but it's funny because I keep calling it every time. It's side quest, main story, side quest. It's never one or the other. Today's beverage is a Summersby mango and lime flavored cider. Yeah, I'm out of beer. Okay, so we've become desperate, and I would have grabbed some earlier today this afternoon, some Miller High Life or something, because I was out having to take Coco and Charlie to the vet for their shots and whatnot, normal checkups, and then I had the little guy. I had to say that was quite a day, and I didn't want to leave my animals in the car because it's cold out. Nor did, I wouldn't be able to carry everything up. So maybe tomorrow we'll go grab some alcoholic beverages, or we'll just have a rough go. I don't know. It's we don't know what we're planning here. This glass, my dad glass, doesn't quite hold a full tall boy. Not quite. Well, who designs these things? I don't know. Anyways, all these side quests are done except for the charity event collaboration with the Business Owners Association that we're heading off to. So they're looking to raise people's spirits because Crossbell was sort of lit on fire by the Red Constellation and company. So we're going to go fix that up and get everyone's spirits back up and running. And if it was up to me, all we'd have to do is just open up the bar, go on over to the Long Lao Tavern. Everything would be okay. But we're going to see where that is. We are going to be heading on over to the Civic Center. We'll be waiting for you there. Where on earth is the Civic Center? I'm assuming that's in Crossbell, but I honestly don't know. Did we even drive here? Okay, we drove here. Thank God. It's just a couple things here and there, but off we go. Loingum. So this is the couple who introduced to their dad, who's living in this thing right there. So it's nice to get a little ending the story, a little arm in there. Got to see his grandpa. Like I said, a good feel good story about that, right? So yeah, we're glad that came to the bottom of that one. So let's hop into the car, and yeah, we can now rest in there. Might as well do it because we did have to beat some things up before we got into that. And now we can ride in the car, which I'm assuming we're going to Crossbell. Again, I don't know where the Civic Center is. If I look on here, I don't see, Civic Center. So we'll just go right to the garage because I'm hoping it's there and I haven't lost my mind as to where else this would be. So let's see if it's on the map as somewhere. Like, I'm guessing it's somewhere in the central square, the Civic Center. Maybe it's in the Harbor Entertainment. It could be anywhere. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank here, but let's just stumble around and see. What's up, buddy? Are you feeling a little better? I know you've been in the dumps. Like, I mean, this is the department store. It's not that. That's Visit Alley, whatever the hell that is. That's the Orbital Gen 10 store. The Central Square where it leads to not that. So, like, do we just go around? I guess. Like, let's start over there. Let's go to here. Let's just run through. That's the Bracer Guild. That's the Fisherman's Guild. And that's, I believe, just someone's house? Yes. Yes, buddy. And then we can't go much further than that. Down there is Long Lao Restaurant. Then there's the downtown where that's Civic Center is not located. We're going to run up over here into the Harbor District. See if something clicks into my brain here. I doubt it. So there's the Harbor. Places to go. There's the burned down Hey You building. There's the IBC building, which was also blown up. Then we got B&E, Crossbell News Service, and that's got to be like a Russian building or something. Moving on over into the administration district. So maybe the old City Hall is the new Civic Center. It is. Okay. Hey, we eventually did the math. The brain every once in a while does work for us. So now we just got to see who we got to talk to. Old Man Morse. Doesn't look like they're coming. So how about giving up on this whole pig, almost said pergogonant? No, pageant idea, Roy. Are you serious, Grandpa? It's supposed to be the main attraction for the charity event to help everyone's spirits go. But what will we do if we cancel it? Well, true, but sorry to interrupt here, kids. But I'm here for your request. Can we help out, perhaps? Good to see you guys again. Are you here for the charity event? Well, if I'm not mistaken, that's what your association requested our assistance with. So, what are we doing here? You don't remember it? That's because I was the one who sent them. Well, thanks, Roy. Someone's got some allegiance towards the SSS, helping them out. I did it in secret a little while ago. I don't know why I had to do that in a secret, but here's the rundown. Absolutely have the time for beauty. Alright, so let me explain the request. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity event here at the Civic Center. We've got a piano performance, a buffet lined up, but there's just one problem. I had a special event planned afterwards, but we're short on participants, and it's not looking good. I do remember seeing that in the request. So what's this event supposed to be exactly? I mean, maybe we're going to go to the ballet. That could be it. Oh, it's the Miss Crossbell Pageant Workers Unite Edition. So are we supposed to just bang our pots and pans out at night for all the healthcare workers at the end of shift or something? Despite I didn't see no pots and pans for all those retail workers that are also working really hard to keep everyone. I digress. It's a beauty pageant, so if it's scoping out beauties you need, I'm your man. Sub is a little cringe though. It's the best I could come up with. Look, it's all about working women, but we barely have any participants. Only 3 women have agreed to participate, and the event can't continue as is. At this rate, we'll have to cancel it. Well, thinking right off the hop, I could double their numbers. What's the matter? What's the matter? No, that's kitty medicine. Bend down. Yeah, I could double their numbers right here if they're looking for lady participants. We got Tio, Ellie, and of course Noelle, who's going to be leaving to go back to the CGF, so it would be a nice little send-off for her. Hey, maybe we can even rig it and have her win. I'd like you guys to scout out any working women that'd be good for the pageant. So, you got 3 participants. Who are they? First one's Cynthia, works as a receptionist at the department store. Next is Eris, back alley hostess. And finally, we got CPD's Officer Kate. Not bad. You even got Kate. A receptionist, a hostess, and a police officer, huh? That's a nice variety we got. What are the kinds of occupations were you looking for? Well, let's see. I'm looking for a waitress, a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister. I think those 4 occupations will strike a nice balance for the whole thing. I'd love to have a nurse or a member of Archon Sale participate as well. But that would nigh be impossible with Ilya's recent injury. Archon Sale has rightfully suspended operations, and St. Ursula has their hands full dealing with an influx of patients, so I don't think we're going to be getting anyone from there. So we'll go find you a waitress, craftswoman, maid, and a church sister just like you asked. Then they can get the event started. You're counting on us. Sounds good. All right, so first things first that we got, looking at that because I've already forgotten the list. Particularly a waitress. Well, let's start there. There's only a few restaurants that I know of here. There's the Long Lao restaurant in the in the East District. I believe that's it. Literally on East Street. So let's go there. Let's go find ourselves a waitress. I'm trying to think where there's a craftswoman. That's bumbled my thought here. Shan. She looks a little depressed. Well, try asking her anyways. Can we have a moment of your time? Oh, that thing. Turned down Roy when he asked me earlier. With Rixia gone, I don't really feel it. Well, in that case, you shouldn't force yourself. Still have to come to terms with her leaving, though, huh? Yeah. I've been so depressed, I think it's starting to rub off on our customers, too. It's like bringing down the whole restaurant. Well, you could always participate to cheer yourself up. Why regret sitting out in the future? You may as well give it a shot. Maybe we swayed her. That is a good point. All right. I'll do it. I'm going to do everything I can to make everyone's day just a little bit brighter. Walk on stage, wish for continental peace, and even wear a bikini if I have to. Truly going out for it. Well, either way, that's a yes. Call me when it's time to begin. I will not be late. All right, we got one out of it. That was pretty easy. Next up is going to be the a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister. So I know where to go for a church sister. A maid, I'm going to take a stab and say probably somewhere in the residential district or the hotel. A craftswoman. Where would we find a craftswoman? Like, I guess, could it even be here? Like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like, like, they're selling food, but maybe not craft worthy. They have a craft. Like, I'm trying to think of someone like in the armory district, or maybe it's the ordnance. I didn't think of that. But we will just ask everyone here. And then there is finally the pinwheel person, but I think that's a man. Yeah, no, still ask a man to be a part, right? All right. Yeah, so we're going to be heading off to, where did I just say? The Orbital store. That's the only one that can pop to my mind that there's a couple nice ladies. And I would say they're crafty. So let's give it a whirl. What type of car parts do you have available again? Ooh. So now there's the EP charger. I'll buy that. The over fender. Oh, you almost got to buy the Mishi coloring eventually. You can't not buy it. And allowing my dad to walk me to and from work when he asks, I do feel a little safer that way, but he's totally going to use this as an excuse to hover over me. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, like, eventually we're going to run into someone who's crafty and wants... I'm just going to turn on my light. I feel like it's a little dark here. top of the fact of me just tripping over, 1,000 toys there. I mean, yes, Wendy, would you like to take part in a pageant as the craftswoman role? We're trying to get a few people involved here, but you never know. Like, I love how Lloyd just doubts right off the hop. Like, not her thing. Get out. Don't even bother asking. No, ask. Like, it'd be nice to get it out there. Hey, Wendy, you got a minute? I like them square hamburgers, right? Pageant? What the heck is that thing? Some kind of weird orbital component or something? Actually, no. It's you strip down your bra and underwears and you flaunt yourself out. You might win a couple of Mira. That's basically it. Leave it to an engineer to be completely ignorant of the outside world. Pulling your legs. I know what a beauty pageant is. You'd like me to participate? Really? Of course. I'll color her surprise. I never expected you to agree. Well, you know what they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I gotta live a little. So, how am I gonna turn down a request from a longtime buddy like this goofball? I got some stuff I need to do until it starts, so just give me a holler when you need me. What do you got? You got a chippy? Is it dill pickle? You like dill pickle? Okay. Alright, we'll do. Thanks a lot, Wendy. So finally we need a maid and a church sister. So, again, a couple ideas of throwing it out there of a maid. Is there could be one like a hotel maid, or it might be like a maid at the residential district in one of those houses there. So, oh geez, not even heading in there. All right, well, I think this is the entertainment district. It's a little worse from where I can see that this has all been burned down. Can we even go in here? Actually, this will chat it up maybe. Who exactly was that red-haired girl, and where has Rixia gone? I'm so baffled by everything that's transpired. They're probably going to tell me that I can't go anywhere. Belasmo. The troop in today? Yes, the others haven't stopped coming to the theater. However, Rixia is yet to return since what happened that night. And not only that, the troop members all take turns visiting Ilya at the hospital, so Soli will be there all day today. Truth be told, I'm still in shock at what happened. It all feels like a never-ending nightmare. Forgive me for rambling. You're allowed to walk around the theater and say hello to the rest of the troop. I think they would like that. You guys are always welcome here. But you're never allowed here. I love just clicking that. You're allowed, but you're never allowed there. Oh, the guy literally said it's fine for us to walk around, but nope, don't do it. Oh, I know we have to stay strong. Been out of the loss for days. Like I'm hoping she's not dead, but I guess we'll certainly see. Can I? Hello, hi. You feel nauseous about what happened. Ilya's costume was tattered and stained with blood. I couldn't stand to look at it. I would normally be practicing my singing right about now, but I can't find the inspiration anymore. Where could Rixia be? It feels like she's hiding something from us, but still, she is one of us. And I want to believe that she hasn't abandoned us without as much as saying as a goodbye. Well, I mean, I know, I guess we want to bring in with everybody of, what's going on with the entire process of Rixia being yin. But she probably feels super, super bad about it. So, yeah, we already found that car. Heading on down here. I believe this is where Heinz is hanging out. Oh, yeah. Heinz, the ketchup. Set and automata the Meister built us were destroyed in the attack. The Meister breathed life into these works of art, and the troop members took care of them with the utmost respect. The senseless act of violence destroyed it all in a blink of an eye, though. And at the end of the day, the stage and automata can always be rebuilt. What happened to Ilya is, well, we're working on that. Detective Bannings. I should be the one apologizing. I've had so much on my mind these last several days that it's hard to even greet our guests. But still, I believe with all of my heart that Lady Ilya will awake from her coma. But now isn't the time to be moping around. We gotta pull ourselves together. Alright, so she's alive. Emergency surgery in a coma. So at least that's good to at least look at it from that point of view. I guess now we can head off to the hospital and see if we can find ourselves a maid. The Hotel Millennium. This drink isn't going to drink itself either, so. Seeing the entertainment district in flames that night was like a nightmare. I hope our hotel can play a small part in restoring Crossbell to recovering, essentially. Ask the butler. We can't allow this ever happening again. No, I mean, right you are, but... Doris. Lloyd asked Doris if she'd like to participate. A pageant? I really appreciate the offer. I don't have time to take off work. Oh, sorry for bothering you. Okay, but I wonder if this is sort of where we're heading towards. Like, yes, Doris. Yeah, you can ask a few people, right? Our hotel was unfortunate enough to suffer much damage during the raid. Archon Ciel, the other hand, that was terrible. Why would the attackers target them? It's despicable. Well, I don't have to explain that to you. Okay, so again, maybe we're thinking of a different. I don't think we can go down to Michelin to get a maid down there. So I am still gonna stick with my thought of like. Are these just like charred remains or something? Hey, want to play? I'd love to, quite frankly. I'd take us to what would have been tonight's Archon Sale performance, but after what happened, all I can do is pray that Ilya be alright. Alright, and also, like, here's the next problem, is there isn't a lot of open homes here, so, like, I don't even know if I'm gonna find a home that's gonna have a maid? Harold is visiting mines to see how their people are holding up. He's determined to help them as much as they can ever since the raid and occupation. I'm so proud to have a compassionate husband like him. Oh, okay, sure. I thought that was like just a hot dog sitting in the middle of the table. I mean, it could be. Like, look, let's not just tell people they can't have hot dogs or whatever. Crossbell City House. Like, I don't know if these are people who live here or like these are monstrous homes, but like, so do you not have some hired help? The IBC building was our main office, so I came back to help with the relocation, the relocation to the Orcus Tower. That's what I was thinking of. My son and Marietta both work for the IBC, so they've been terribly busy since what happened. They need to take better care of themselves. I mean, do they? I mean, it's not like what they could have stopped what the Red Constellation did. Like, no one could have. Not even little us, so. There's a couple more homes down here. Again, not all of them are open, but take a stab. I'm sort of running out of idea. Oh, so it's okay. These kids. These are the kids that basically got their car thrown into a lake. I thought they were all going to jail, but I guess not. Maybe going up on a drive. So that's all right. We don't have a car. That's right. You don't. Serves them right. That's what they wish for doing. Despicable. We're not spend another second in his presence. Anything we tell the city to go in one ear will go right out the other. Yeah, can we just punch him in the mouth? Is that something we can do? Wait, there's 3 of them living here. 2 beds. Does one of them just never sleep? Or maybe only 2 of them live there. Don't know. Finally, I mean, this might be out. I believe this was, the McDowell estate, so you never know. Maybe there'll be... if none of these people say it, like, I'm gonna have to start going to... Mines Village or Amarita Village to look at the hotels there, but go ahead and ask. The request from you, Lady Ellie, I'll happily oblige. All right, a pageant for me? I beg your pardon? I could never, me, participate in a pageant? Oh, you'd be fine. I'm giving the official Randy seal of approval. Oh, I'm sorry to have pressured you, Joanna. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can find a different maid to participate if we ask around. Oh, hold on, my lady. After some consideration, I'd love to participate. But why the sudden change of heart? I am my lady's maid after all, and I'd do anything for her. If this becomes a little too much, though, for you, Joanna, don't be afraid to pull out. Well, just let me know when it's time, and we'll head on over. All right, so now we got everyone we need outside of a sister from the church. So that's where we're gonna head out. Is this guy still a miserable fuck? Nightmares ever since. Well, maybe if you move from the bench every once in a while. Why didn't Ellie tell me there was such an excellent fishing spot by her grandfather? Wait, have we never fished here? Surely we fished here. I don't see if we will catch something with the carp. I doubt it, but you never know. Just gotta be ready to hit that A button. Nothing. So we're gonna have to use this rod. Throwing an earthworm in there. Earthworm Jim. He's always catching something for us. There we go. Always one.
Yes, get to that.
A salamander, 66 range and 50 wind sepith. That's not too bad. All right. Say yep. Gotta say it louder so Mama can hear ya. All right. Is this? God damn it. It's to the north. I was in the right area and I went the wrong way because typical Jordan goes the wrong way with most things. We're never paying enough attention. So instead of opening up the map when we were there, Jordan failed miserably. Maybe we can get Sister Reese. Wouldn't that be interesting? If she's still here. I don't know if she is. That's the thing. It's cheesy church music. Do we just ask anybody? How about Father Roland? You want to throw on, a dress and call it a day, or what? Oh, can't go in the parsonage, whatever the hell that is. We'll be holding mass today. You're more than welcome to attend. Cathedral and the Goddess would love to have you. I think we may have found our sister entry for the pageant. I wonder if she'd be willing. We asked Lady Juju if she'd like to participate. Oh, me? A beauty pageant? No, that's not my cup of tea. I'm not charming enough. All right. Let's go inside the church. That's where you find the quality sisters. Oh, I would have thought there would have been someone in here. Like, I don't know if it's Sunday, but someone doing something. Sister Marbles. Oh, what's going on here? You gonna ask me if I'm gonna join the beauty pageant that's going on here? I heard something like that was planned for today. Well, word gets around. I don't think a woman my age should be getting on that kind of stage, but you're welcome to ask the other sisters. One of them may be willing. Your students have never been able to keep secrets from you, Mr. Marbles. Mr. Marbles. Oh my god, I am doing well quickly. Glad to hear you are doing as well. Is this going to be our sister? Is this going to be our Whoopi Goldberg? Who else was in Sister Act? I don't remember these things. Mr. I know, right? I got it all wrong at the very beginning. He's doing good. He got he got his first shots today, and a dewormer. So he's a little more sleepy than usual, but he's good. He's good spirits. I'm trying to get him up here. He stayed up here yesterday for quite a bit, so he's starting to be a little more open. Kitties are also not hissing at him all the time now, so they're licking him, they're cleaning him. It's good stuff. Oh man, are we ever? Oh wait, I think our friend is right over there. No, over there. Like I got, it's the mirrored image. So you point over here and you're like, that's not where you're going. Sister Reese, I believe. We can ask this guy. Do you think he'd be interested? Archbishop Oral. That sounds like a woman's name. The Holiness of the Pope. When did we get to meet him? Don't just throw in a crazy hat like from Euro Trip and in college stuff. Does he have a nice warm cloth area on the desk? Maybe you give him a treat when he gets up there. No, it should. I guess I should. I might even try. No, I'm not trying. Hey, look, the other guy just went up there, and that was his spot. I could put something up there. Hey, that's a cool emote. That's like a cloud. These never-ending emotes that look great. All right, let's ask Sister Reese. She looks none too pleased to be hanging out and helping out with a mass. A derpy cloud. Yeah, you're damn right. That's a derpy cloud. Wait, who's that? That's a derpy looking. Wait, Cooney. Never even come across this channel. Eugenie Clooney? What kind of games they stream? I'm going to assume there's some Japanese RPGs in there. I know exactly how this feels. Reese, maybe would you like to do a pageant thing with us? You know, I know like you're really, you could probably use something to get your mind away from everything going on in Crossbell. So just between us, the Congregation for the Sacraments has been deliberating how to act since the incident. I intend to gather as much information as I can while I'm still in Crossbell, but please be careful in how you proceed as well, Lloyd. Yeah, we understand. Be careful. But one other note here: would you like to become part of this beauty pageant thing? I know it's you're the last one. I don't know of any other churches to run into. I don't know any other sisters except for maybe at the graveyard if there is someone. But you're our last and final hope. You're our only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's ask her. A beauty pageant, yes. I feel like you got quite the. I admire that it's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities. And I'm not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as a sister of the church. But see, they want us to have someone from the church. Oh, well. Still, I think what they're trying to do is great at least. Just a pageant? They hosting other attractions? Well, there's currently a piano recital and buffet as well. So, look, it's not as terrible as you think it is. Let me participate. Music to my ears. That's what we wanted to hear. That's the second person that just had that change of heart. I think it was the buffet. Absolutely. You mentioned a buffet, cold pizza, like that bread pizza you can get. It's Aroma Pizza over here. It's great stuff. Some cold cuts, some cheeses, and maybe make it a little blue with alcohol involved. But we're all happy for it. So, all right. I think we have everybody. Keeping you busy on this, what day of the week is it? Wednesday. I almost said Monday. Boy, working shift works really, you have no idea when, what day of the week is. My derpy self. Derpy Cloud, Derpy Jordan. Alright. Civic Center. Let's go tell Roy, Waugh, if you're Canadian. Patrick Waugh, even though it's spelled Roy. That never made sense to anybody. Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, I didn't. Let's let these peeps know we're ready to roll. You're back. Actually, we found 4 willing participants. We got a waitress, a craftswoman, a maid, and a church sister. We got all you needed. I see you smiling. Feeling a little better? Feeling a little better? Want a different show? Okay, we can do that for you. So all we gotta do is start calling them before the pageant even starts. Say hi, Logan. He's waving, but he doesn't understand. He's waving at the TV. What would you like on, son? Want that one? Like this one right here? Wheels on the Bus? This one? Yeah, point. This one? There we go. All right, first day of school. That's great. All right, so we're going to be able to hold the event. Well, thank goodness for that. I feel a little bad that they didn't ask us to take part in the pageant. You know, we got 3 willing ladies that would have done it for anything. Would have got Randy's seal of approval and all that jazz. Well, anyways, are you guys ready for this? Ready to go. This is the only thing we've been working on. Then we get to go back to St. Ursula Medical College, visit up some people who are sick and maybe not dying, I don't know, but maybe they'll pop on out of that coma that they're in. Well, we'll be lucky if the pageant ends without you earning a new restraining order or two. I gotta say, I love Tio and her. She has like that dry British wit, you know, like you can tell she's got a little chuckle to it, but in reality, it's a super serial tone. The hosting duties. Can Roy host? All right. Well, let's take a break. To the bar. Long Lao Tavern. That sounds good. Oh, this is like a highbrow type of pageant. So I don't think they'll be strutting around in their brawn underpants. I don't know. You know, maybe they strip down to that and have a tickle fight. I don't know how it works. Okay, you ladies figure it out on your own. But I'm just assuming that's what happens. Backstage, anyways. I mean, Lloyd, we did mention a buffet. So that pretty much nailed the deal for Reese right there. Does she not have, like, civvy clothes that she could have worn, though? Like, hey, I'm not always at church. Okay. Get your cough out. Cough up. Cover your mouth when you cough. Yes, cover your mouth when you cough. I think I brought this up in the Trails in the Sky when I think we visited with Queen Alicia, I don't know. Just having like just 4, like look at the size of those birds, those turkeys. They're huge, and not only I just noticed the giant bottles of wine. They're literally the size of the sprites of characters. Who's picking those up? Demon Wald? All right, well, our team always looks so tightly knit. Wait, are they just wearing their work clothes for this pageant? Oh, come on, Waze, this is for charity. Let's not be a downer here. Is her name Debbie? A Debbie Downer? You want to turn on the heater for Dad? Okay, turn on the heater for Dad. I'm with the train. There you go. On. It's cold in here. Why can't we have it on? Headquarters has been swamped dealing with the aftermath of the attack. I mean, there's some places that don't even have anything left. I'm assuming that CPD will be rebuilt eventually, so. However, Chief Eolix encouraged me to participate. That was nice of him. In times like these, I like to do everything I can to grow closer to the citizens. In a sense, we're copying your team's MO. What does MO mean in that situation? Like, modus operandi, one of those weird, like, is it some type of weird term like that? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, there goes those penis phones again. Excuse me for just a moment, folks. Duty calls. Why, yes, this is Ossifer Kate. I'll be there as soon as possible. Uh-oh. You know how I mentioned that maybe one of the SSS members is going to have to do this beauty pageant? I feel like this is gonna come through, right? Because we're gonna need a new police officer, right? I think Officer K is gonna get called off to do something silly, and I'm gonna have to pick a lady to go and do it. Yes, buddy. You can turn it off if you want. I can't believe it after we just talked about it, but something came up with work. I have to go. I'm sorry about this, but it looks like I'll be dropping out of the pageant. Well, duty calls, duty calls. Can you let Roy know? I'm sorry about this. Don't worry, Kate. We'll take care of everything. Oh, don't turn it on again. Stop turning it on and off. Stop. What a pity. I would have liked to have talked to her for a little while longer. Yes, buddy. Want to hang out with Mama? Don't turn it off. Wish I had a train to ride. Like, not a real, like, just like a kid, like an adult-sized train that you just choo everywhere. It'd be great. Anywho, Roy, we have some bad news. Oh, wait, why are we telling Roy when he was literally right there? Right? Like, am I missing something here? Surely he would have seen that. Anyways, it's time for the pageant to start. Can you do me a favor and help me gather up the participants? Oh, by the way, Roy, Kate skedaddled. She had some work to do. Oh no, what? I'm gonna need another police officer to take that, take that role. What the heck do I do now? Well, let me help you out here, Roy. I think I know what you're thinking. How about we ask the SSS? Then, you allow me, the player, to choose, and maybe I get to choose a romantic party member. I don't know. Maybe maybe we could ask Ellie. We could ask a lot. We could ask 3 people. I mean, maybe we'll be allowed to ask anybody, right? Maybe it's, if I have the option to choose Randy, you got to choose Randy, right? But I think it's going to be maybe just throw yourself your name in the hat, right? I did. I don't know if it really actually makes a difference or not. Oh, I got that one myself. I just ordered that one myself. That wasn't an overall gift from Christmas. Well, come on, gals. How many times in your life are you going to get a chance like this? Let's give it a shot. Oh, please, I'm begging you. Not only was this meant to gather funds for the reconstruction effort. Oh, so it's... Wait, is it one of those, like... You get a date with one of the pageant members? Oh, it is Mrs. P approved. I mean, I told her I needed one, so... But, she didn't order... it like for a gift, I guess, much like that not the boom arm. You gotta see how well the shock mount and the boom arm all work. Like we gotta play a game where we get like desk slap. Maybe we gotta bring like Sekiro back on the menu or something, right? Like, I'll get some of that back. And did you see? Microsoft bought Activision And Blizzard? $68 billion? Shocking. Technically, I'm a member of the CGF and not the police, but I doubt that's going to get me out of this. So, which one of you will enter the pageant? Of course, they'd throw that at me. You know, it's funny. No, it's funny, just bringing up Sekiro. So Sekiro was technically owned by Activision somewhat. Like it was developed by it was developed by From Software and then published by Activision. So sort of some people have thrown it out like maybe when that deal is all done, we might see Sekiro on Game Pass type of thing. Yeah, 68 billion. It was like $67.8 billion for Activision and Blizzard. Right? You just gotta dab. Well, you're the leader of the SSS, so if anyone knows which of our ladies has the goods, it's you. And besides, do you truly expect them to just be able to decide among themselves? Alright, let's see. Who should I volunteer for the pageant? Oh! How comically that I can actually throw in Randy, Wazy, I mean anybody. It's gonna be Ellie. It's gonna be Ellie. Yeah, you! Feel embarrassing, but if I have to go through with it, yeah, you'll get the hang of it. Not like we have done worse, but it's a different kind of pressure than we're in combat or in the middle of an investigation, of course. And she doesn't have an outfit for the occasion. Winning will be easier said than done. So how about we pitch you as the private detective or something? A bona fide lady cop would have been ideal, so what can you do? Alright, well, it's now going to go off without a hitch, so we're happy about that. We can dab with the other hand. There we go. Free dabs. Alright, try my best. So let's get backstage and get ready for this pageant. I actually really like the look of the pop filter on the Yeti as well. I think it just makes it look just a little nicer than just like having the bare mic on it. Like, you know, whether it does anything for it, I don't know. Like, I'm not very poppy with all my, stuff like that. But, yeah, that's what they're for, right? Looks, exactly. I mean, I generally am pretty good, I think, with my audio settings. I've looked through them again. And you okay? You can't just cough and then say, "Oh, I'm fine," 2 seconds later. I mean, I guess you can, but it got filtered out, as it would, right? I mean, there's also those one, like, so I was like looking for, I wanted something that did look good. That is part of it. But they have those other ones that are like attachments to the shock mount. And then are like an extension of it. So like it would appear in front of where you would talk. And then there's a little screen that you can pull in and out. So like, my guess would be is this thing, after a few years of streaming, eventually gets full of spit and saliva and sneezes and coughs and just dirty air. And God knows what the hell gets on it. You probably want to replace it. Or just let it like literally disintegrate, right? Their messages will be a common greeting they give at work, or perhaps a common expression in their field, so please write the name of the lady you found most charming on your ballots. The woman who garners the most votes will be awarded the title of Miss Crossbell. So in other words, how do we make Ellie the winner of Miss Crossbell? First up, we have entry number 1, Innocent and Sweet Times Department Store receptionist, Miss Cynthia. Oh, a little twirl. That was nice. That was your saying? I guess these people are a little, like, they're not used to doing this type of stuff, right? By the way, she's single out there, ladies and gentlemen. Yay, winner of Miss Crossbell, right? Who out there wouldn't want to be with a lovely lady like her? Entry number 2. The lone rose with the charm of a butterfly dancing in the back alley moonlight, Miss Eris. Little twirl. I'm yours tonight. Oh, God, that's going to win. Let's drink the night away with a smooch. That's the winner chicken dinner right there. That's the PUBG #1 right there. You can drink with her at the club in the back alley. It might cost you a little bit for those cocktails, but no minors. Entrance number 3. Long Loud's waitress, the angel from the east, the lovely Shan Shan. Mind you, we had to coax her into doing this. So, Daddy's cooking is the best around, so make sure you order lots, okay? Yeah, right? Yeah, throwing a yeah in there, I'm sure everyone's happy about it. As for the face of Long Lao, Shan Shan's incredibly popular on East Street, and I'm personally a huge fan of hers. However, her father Zhang Wei might cave your head in with a walk if you try anything funny. So, okay, maybe she's, maybe stay away from her from the fear of Dad. On to entry number 4, we have our orbital engineer of Gen 10. Am I saying that right? Gen 10? Gen 10? Miss Wendy. Didn't have anything prepared for the occasion, but if you've got an orbit that needs a tinkering, I'm your gal. Don't all men have an orbit that needs a little bit of tinkering? Don't go breaking your orbits just to go have an excuse to see her, though. She's a fan of braining people with a wrench. Would you look at that? Already on to number 5, Sister Reese. Oh wait, sorry, Miss Joanna. Oh my God, we've already forgotten. Sorry, Joanna, you're relatively forgettable, but welcome home, Master. If you'll excuse me. Whoa, did you feel that? Something about maids, right? I'm starting to see why Roy wanted someone from the hospital. He's probably got like that maid's outfit and also like the nurse's outfit thing rocking for him. I'm sure of it. He wants to take that to the bedroom, I'm sure. We're almost there. It's time for entry number 6. Pure-hearted servant devoted to a lady up top, Miss Reese. Oh, she is prepared. She even did like a little thing with the book and everything. I just realized there was an applause. I think I'm going deaf here, people. Is this really the same girl that was wolfing down everything at the buffet had to offer? It was. It was. And certainly last but not least, the CPD Special Sports Section, honorable pedigree, Miss Ellie McDowell. Well, I'm supposed to say something to the audience, right? What should I do? Wait, why is it up to me? Ooh. What would you say here quickly? I mean, I feel like if I declare that the audience is under arrest, I feel like it's a little comical, right? Like telling them that they're under arrest is going to get them really hot and bothered, right? Or she is known for her pistol handling skills, but I need a woman's take on this because I don't know. Like handling a gun might scare some people off. But like, us as police officers, we really aren't out, arresting people. You say show off the pistol handling skills. Don't think for even a second that you'll escape. We'll see if that was right for you. An interesting demonstration to say the least. Doesn't sound like that went well. Maybe I should have said something more related to my job. Police use guns. Well, now with all 7 contestants having their own time to shine, let's have a big round of applause. The audience has put in their votes. Before the voting even began, Reese chose to drop out, saying that it wouldn't be fair as she wasn't across Bellin. So, that's out. In the interest of fairness, maybe I shouldn't vote for a coworker, though. Who should I vote for then? We'll vote for Wendy, because she really helps us out. No, in all honesty, that's the one I would have chose. So. And finally, who's the winner chicken dinner? Maybe it'll be Wendy. Oh, what's the grand prize? Miss Wendy. Maybe that's a way of like gaining it back sort of at the end a little bit. Like, you know, like probably if you chose the other one, Ellie wins. Hard to say. So what do you win, Wendy? How much for a windy, Wendy? Oh, that's a great statement from Breaking Bad. Buffet will be open momentarily, so grab... Oh, that's what Sister Reese probably got us start off on, was the back to the buffet. And just the charity pageant came to a close. Now, at most, that probably was going to be a bonus DP point or something, so we failed at those everywhere, so that's okay. Thank you, though, for your womanly outlook. Well, I'm a little disappointed the audience didn't go along with Ellie. I thought she was pretty... I thought so, too. I thought the whole, you know, showing someone your gun skills, but I guess not. Hats off to you, Roy. Turned out to be not a bad idea after all. You couldn't have just said an attaboy or something. Well, since this is a special occasion, I'd like you guys to have this. You're all winners. So take it. Evade 3, eh? Wonder what we would have got if we would have won with Ellie. Well, we'll have to excuse ourselves. We're all said and done. I think it's time for us to drop on down to the hospital finally. So that's great. I think we already had an Evade 3 though on someone. If I do take a look. Yeah, Ellie's got the Evade 3. Now, does anyone else need the Evade 3? You know, is that going to be helpful to anybody else? Like a move 2. I know that moves you. I know it moves you. Like, would that be better to throw? See, that's 5. So it's 1 extra green. I don't know. I think we could spend a few bucks at the Orbital store anyways and upgrade a couple of things. I think that'd be nice. What's the matter? Oh, you dropped your raspberries. What happened there? Dropped your raspberries? Let's put that in the fridge. Raspberries and greens back in the fridge, okay? Are you tired? Want a nap? Okay. Or do you want to cuddle with Mom? Want to cuddle with Mom for a nap? Want to cuddle with Mom for a nap? Want to go for a nap, though? You said yes. Come on. Come on. Here. I'll put you in there. I'm just going to see what Charlie's doing. See if I can get him. He is super tired. The doctor said that he would be super tired from his shots today, so see if he'll just. There you go. There, right there. Lay down. No. Come here. He doesn't look too happy that I brought him over there. Maybe get a t-shirt that smells like you and put it on the desk. I mean, I would think that the desk would smell like me, right? He has no problem staying up here. Cat 101. Yeah. Is the desk soft and nice to lay on? Well, look, that was never a problem for any other cats, right? He's probably a little more annoyed that I took him from a nice spot on the couch, wrapped up on a nice blanket that was nice and warm, and now I've put him up here for cat purposes. Of desk tents and Sekiro frustrated. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. Where are we gonna go? Oh, we're gonna go to the Orbital Gen store to maybe upgrade a few things. Now we're probably gonna make our way to the St. Ursula Medical College. I can't believe they stole the bell. I can't believe they stole the bell. I know, yes, he is. He's cleaning himself though. He's learning. What would it be if we didn't at least play some Pom Pom Party when we come back here, right? Who should we play? Let's play Roberts. Nice easy one. Let's just get that happening. There he goes. I think he'll fit in just fine. Schneizers. That probably wasn't the move I wanted to do there. Shit. Blowing it. I went from blowing it to a nice recovery, I guess you could say. Just put him out of his misery. Is this Candy Crush? I know, it might as well be, right? Microsoft now owns that as well. It's funny, like it's always amazing to me when places like that, like Microsoft buying Candy Crush, like King, the maker of it, everyone was like, because they made a big point of like Activision, Blizzard, King, they're all like, King, who the hell plays Candy Crush? And a few people had to point out like Candy Crush probably literally makes more money than any Blizzard or Call of Duty game would for those people, right? Like I thought that was comical. You okay? You okay? Okay. Cover your mouth, okay? All right. We're gonna report these quests to HQ while they're so that he left, but he'll. I'll take your idea of like I've always like, you know what I saw was there was like a small little there's like a small little kitten bed. I'm trying to think if we had our old one. We didn't have a little bed. I don't know if we got rid of it because none of the, like just like when you buy a thing for a cat or a dog, they never use it. But we did have one when we brought Coco home. So I'm trying to think if we still have it because there's like a small little bed that he would probably work. I could throw it up there and then he could have a little nice warm spot to play with. I have like an enclosure one that basically he can only fit into, but he wasn't really interested in it. Not too much anyways. We worked with this guy who played so much Candy Crush, I would send him free Candy Crush plushies. That's a lot of Candy Crush. True Gladiator belt. I feel like we're just not getting the proper, promotions we should be getting. You know what I'm saying? Charlie needs a Nook as much as I do. He certainly does. All right. I don't think there is any more new requests yet. They're all done. So we're going to head on off to St. Ursula Medical College. I just want to see what that... Ooh, speed 15. My God. You know how quickly someone would be acting? Ooh, speed 50, defense minus, and then auto CP up. Ooh. I feel like that's a... I feel like that's a replacement for that. I'll throw that on there. All right, now we're going to go to the Orbital Gen Factory. Talk it on up with Wendy. Sure, we buy a couple extra upgrades. See if there's any available to us. We're pretty on top of it with that type of stuff, but always like to see if there is anything ever new. Like Shield 3, don't have. That's going to cost us so many points. Oh, an Action 3, 1500. I mean, those are just great to have, though. Like, if you don't have them, you're screwed. EP cut. Okay, there goes all my points. There just goes all my points. Okay, that was it. See now here's the problem. Now you look at your slots. Now we probably won't be able to. Well, actually, they're a little cheaper than I thought, but. It's either Randy or Lloyd gets an extra upgrade. We could always change out for some time. Is it Orban? No, I've learned actually to not be spending so much time on that type of stuff. All right, so Noel's going to be leaving us, so we can. We don't have enough for that. We can exchange. Okay. Sorry about that. Hey, Lothars, how are you? Uh-oh, what happened to that? Good to see you, buddy. I caught a little bit of your wife's stream yesterday. Okay, this isn't an exchange I thought it would be. Doing good, doing good. Glad to, you know, the little guy, he's not feeling the greatest, but able to get an afternoon stream in. Happy about that. We're gonna go visit Ilya, I think, is what we're gonna do. I think that's what the game wants me to do. We've done all of these things. So I think that's what they want us to do. Probably not. Once we finish our there we go. I can read. Thank you. I think it's just a little cold. I hope it's nothing worse than that. You know, just a little cough and no fever or anything like that. But I feel like myself like Neomatter a little bit of just like, you know, like it's like probably literally like the second time he's ever been sick in his life. So. Well, let's visit Fran in the hospital. I feel like they don't even mention Ilya. Like, yeah, like he had to take the whole week off or whatever, right? Like that's, you know, it's sort of. Hey, you're back in here. Okay, you want a different show on? What would you? Okay, what would you like? What would you like? Now we did buy another upgrade, of course. Oh, geez, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. Changing some parts. Now we have the EP charger as well. We can throw on in there. And then, did we get? No, we did not grab anything new. Because I do know there was a Mishi coloring, but we'll leave that for now. So yeah, we're gonna ride in the car and head on off to St. Ursula Medical College. Neomatter, he's Lothars is a moderator for him. He's someone who brought Lothars to my stream. He raided me with a few people. So he's another guy who loves the Trails series. He just finished up all of the Cold Steel games, I believe, right now. But he's a heck of a nice streamer. He's bald and he wears fantastic shirts. And as a conjunction, as a community, we're all Jordans, apparently. It's actually not beer. It's a Summersby, actually. I am out of beer. I didn't think that would happen. But Summersby's rocking. It's okay. Now, I would go out and get some beer. But we got dumped on with about 2 feet of snow a couple days ago. Ooh. Yellow. Okay. Yep, I'll open up. Apparently I have a package coming. Anyway, yeah, I would go out and get it, but so we had 2 feet of snow. So my parking lot for my building, they've done a shit job of clearing it out. So I'm in a spot that like I've massaged myself into and like I can get out without getting stuck because I was 2 hours late to work after the snowstorm the other day. So I don't want to like lose the spot and then have to find another spot. Although it was sunny today, so there was a little bit of the sun did its job, melted some of the snow, so it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I've heard it's supposed to be like raining in the next couple days. I don't know. Is there wine on the wine rack? Absolutely. Quickly, it is Wednesday, Wino Wednesday. Use Door. I don't know, Lothars. Do we have DoorDash in Canada? I don't think we do. I could order it online. I could, but they don't. It's super expensive. Yeah, I know we do have it, but it's like I can get it like I could just order it from the LCBO, which is our liquor store, our liquor thing online, have it delivered. But I don't know if it would be delivered tomorrow type of thing. I mean, it'd just be easier for me to just go out tomorrow and grab some. Like, I mean, I just don't want to lose my parking spot today. I mean, tomorrow when everyone goes back to work and I'm off, then I can go out and go grab some if I need to. And then I'll be back and my spot will still be there because, you know. Right, exactly. Well, but see, I want to fill the rack again so that it's full again. And then I won't want to pull one from there. You know how it works? Exactly. You know me.
大したもんだよな。
Jeez. You taking pictures? You taking pictures with my phone? Yeah? Okay. See, I'm probably needing like... I think I have 6 bottles of wine right now.
できればイディアさん
Can't
と
remember.
もども様子を見舞えるといいんだが。
Just trying to take pictures on my phone.
そうね。シュリちゃんが今日は来ているみたいだけど。
Yeah, effort trust package. Thank your sharpener, maybe. Might be there.
それで妹さんの病室はどこだい？
Isn't that weird how like that like little thing just bothers me much? Like I would never like actually if that wine rack was full, I almost would feel like I'd have to buy one extra just so I wouldn't have to pull from the replacement thing. You know what I'm saying?
ああ、うん。301だけど。
Well, Fran is in room 301. So we're gonna go visit her. I think we're gonna go see how Ilya's doing. I don't know, like if she's still in a coma, if she's stuck. Maybe we can visit Shinzu. Maybe Arios is there. Maybe she's not blind anymore. I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
行ってみよう。セシル姉も相当忙しくしてるんだろうな。
You hear that? More at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Often though. Seems like there's a lot of people to visit at the hospital here. So, that box for that. How much was that little thing? $17 for that? Do these come with batteries? Alright. Talk, shop, Superintendent Kirsch. Oh, they have a meal here. Some of the new patients that were brought here aren't able to eat at all. Well, maybe you can feed it through a tube of them or something. I don't know. What kind of batteries does it take? AAAs or AA's? The good ones? You know what I hate is that it doesn't tell you if I already own the Shining Palm cushion. Like it tells you if you own it, it's in your inventory, but if I put it in their room, it doesn't mention it. That I've already picked it up. Terrible. Should I just buy the medical gloves? No, you can't buy those. They're for delicate fingers. No one on my team has delicate fingers. Wait, can I exchange? Oh, see, you know what I keep thinking? I keep thinking that when I want to exchange it, I can do it the other way around. That I can do Mira for Sepith, but no one does that. It's all Sepith for Mira if I need more money, which I'm starting to get some money actually. You okay? Coughing a lot. And now that the bank is gone, what's the best place to be exchanging Sepith, right? Let's get those round numbers like we do. Look at her. Put a show on? Not a terrible amount of money, 6,500. I'm gonna shake a stick at, I guess. All right, let's get visiting. Let's get visiting. 301 is where Fran. Was there anyone else that it wanted us to check out? It was just Fran, right? That's the person we gotta hang out with to get the story moving, I guess. What's Lothar's plan nowadays? Oh, now just this place just everywhere is full of it. Children coughing all over you. Hey, keep it down, you're gonna cause a scene. Like little Billy there? Nah, he ain't. My buddy was caught up in the raid and has been out hospitalized. I hope he gets well soon. Wait, what's this little kid's name? Doesn't he? His name is Outpatient. Nurse Lan. I know there's a lot of resting on our shoulders right now, but I don't know how much longer I can. Oh, she's got that nurse burnout that they talk about. Back to Destiny 2. Finished Pokemon Pearl, helping your wife and Stardew. Wait, so are you two playing multiplayer Stardew? Like, it is, right? It is. Lothar, do you know what's funny about this? We were just talking about before you came in here. Do you know what the biggest part of that acquisition, though, is that they own King, the Candy Crush people. That's far bigger than Blizzard or Activision, and I don't think people are even thinking of it. To be fair, quickly, I think what makes it insane is that, like, I try to look at it as a point of, like, I'm a fan of gaming, period. I don't really pick a side or anything like that. I mean, I like Xbox, I like PlayStation, I like computer games, I like it all. But it's PlayStation, everyone's worried about them, right? And I'm not. Like, I'm not looking at it as like they should be worried. I'm looking at it as like Microsoft had to spend $7 billion on ZeniMax, which is the Elder Scrolls Fallout people. And then they had to spend $68 billion on Activision and Blizzard to catch up with Sony, because Sony still is one of the better selling consoles and the best makers out there of games, or people want to make games. So it's funny, like, Microsoft's problem has always been making games or acquiring studios that make good games. So, like, that's what they've done, is acquired studios that already make games or good games, I guess. But Sony is, they have people that want to make games for their platform that they don't even have to own them, right? I've seen Microsoft treat PC gaming as a half-ass thing, and they come back then half-ass again. I think it's just a wording quickly dying. I think of it as it being insane. To me, it's like the insane amount of money that's involved. It's insane to think of, like, how's it going to go forward, of like, are all those games never going to be on a PlayStation console? My faith, Lothar's, is in Phil Spencer. I think he is going to be able to right the ship of the shittiness that's happened with Activision and Blizzard currently. It's going to take some work, obviously. Like, he's going to have to get rid of Bobby Kotick. That's like numero 10 that he has to get rid of or do something. I'm like, almost part of me wants Bobby Kotick to remain on when the deal is complete, and then have Phil Spencer be his boss. That to me will be hilarious, because Bobby Kotick screams me the type of person who can't have someone above him. So, like, you just know he would leave anyways. Like, I wonder if, like, that's a part of a plan, because he does have some type of, like, golden parachute, as they like to call it. Whereas, like, if he is forced out, he gets something like $300 million. Not that he needs any more money, but the rumors are starting to sort of flow out of, like, they're not out to fire anyone. They're not out to get rid of anyone. They'll just basically make it so that, yeah, like if he leaves under his own volition, he doesn't get that golden parachute, that $300 million. So if they just let him go, like, hey, if you want to leave, Bobby, go right ahead. We just don't have to pay you the $300 million. You're allowed to stay on as CEO of Activision. It just so happens that you're now owned by Microsoft, so you have to answer to Phil Spencer now, who's your boss. He's not used to having like these types of people. That's what bothers them. They're not used to having a boss, right? They like having that position of power. So
さんのお見舞いにいらっしゃったん
he
で
could
す
sit there all day and just maybe he counts pennies or something. I don't know.
はい今大丈夫ですか？
It'll be an interesting thing to see because this will take probably a year or two to be completely finalized and get all of the executives what they have to do. Same as like if you looked at of like same with like when Amazon bought Twitch, right? It wasn't not too long ago that like a lot of the old Twitch people before Amazon bought them just started to leave Twitch. It's because their agreement with Amazon, like they want to keep these main people part of the company because there might be some inner workings that they might not want to be involved in. Like it's hard to think of like when Amazon is such a big company, Microsoft is such a big company. Why do they need to have, you know, certain people like the CEO stick around to make sure that everything goes okay? Like Microsoft's a big enough company to realize and figure it out on their own, for Christ's sakes.
ええ
But
もちろ
I
んです
digress. Like as long as the shitty people of that company are out the door in due time, and Phil was allowed to get the right people in there and get people wanting to play Activision Blizzard games back in the day, like when they used to, when I used to love their games, and not because I want to avoid them because they're shitty people and shitty management. And I know shitty management exists everywhere. It certainly does. But, you know, it's, yes, you know, some hills to die on here. What would you like? What'd you like? You want Halloween? Halloween? E-I-E-I-O? You want E-I-E-I-O? Pick one. Bath song? Like, you want up? You want up? You want up? You want up?
Yeah.
Okay. Little guy would like up. Be a smart consumer. Don't buy shitty games. That's what's the review for us. Right. No, I'm with you on that as
あり
well.
がとうございます。
Which row? You want that one? Okay. The thing, like, so there's been a lot of, I probably will say I'm in the minority. There's a lot of people who won't play a game like Call of Duty because it's owned by Activision, and because Activision has a lot of shitty people who are working for them now. Bobby Kotick, and same with Blizzard. Like, remember like all of the sexual allegations that came out with Blizzard this past year and a half? There's a lot of people who are saying like, I'm done playing Blizzard games because Activision is not getting rid of these people. They're millionaires and billionaires who are executives and part of the team, and they're just allowing it to happen. So like, when you're a company running your show and you're not getting rid of these people that you know is a problem, but they are first world problems, right? There's far worse problems going on in the world of being worried about a missile coming your way or something like that, right? Or being killed because of your sexual takes or whatever, right? That's there's other things to be mad about for sure. Like, I look at it as like, I'm happy to live in a country where I can decide, like, one of my shittier problems is decide, do I want to play that game or not? Like, that's fair, right?
お邪魔させてもらうよ
Actually gonna sing along Baby Shark? No. I get worried about the state of gaming when a company starts owning.
失礼します。セラさん。
Multhars, when I think of that, I think, in the end, like, I think within a 5, it depends how well technology works for them, right? Like, we can joke about Stadia all we want, especially with me, because I played Cyberpunk on it. Never finished it, but I did enjoy Cyberpunk on Stadia for what it was. But Game Pass is a huge thing for Microsoft, right? So I don't know if like in the future, in 5 or 10 years, is Microsoft still making consoles? Like, is Game Pass just a thing that you buy that comes on your smart TV? Like, just like YouTube and Netflix does? Like, I don't know. If that becomes a thing, then they don't really need to make consoles because it's available everywhere, or you can start playing games on a good, that you can just play on a web browser, right? But the technology has to be there. Okay, pick one. Back here. Pick a show. It is a fun game. Peppa Pig. This one? Tokoyo? Twirly Woos, right? Give me a sec. Some great music, right? Lockdown's everyone's jam, I think. Oh, now I gotta click over here again. I always forget about that to get back there. It's a weird thing. There we go. That's a lot of Pepe jams, of course. No, I'm with I'm with Lothar's. It's concerning that Microsoft owns a lot of the gaming stuff going on. They own a lot of companies, but as I was saying, yes, I wasn't gone long enough. As I was saying, I think that if they just get rid of a console, I have seen a few people mention this, like, and this has gone on before they even bought Activision Blizzard, that do you ever think that we'll see Game Pass on PlayStation and the Nintendo Switch? Like, I think, like, if Nintendo, or like, I think that if Microsoft wants money, and that they're a business, they just want money, right? Like, let's not be stupid about it. I think that they're smart to, like, be a service, just like Netflix and YouTube is. That's what you see. Just be a service and have your service available to everybody, and then, like, just think then, because then Microsoft isn't making a console, right? At that point, they sell they sell Games Pass. So Sony wins, Microsoft wins, and Nintendo wins. They all win. They're all getting their money in the end. You buy a PlayStation or Nintendo product to play your games on, and Microsoft provides them. Win, win, win. I think so. At least that's like in my opinion. How come that isn't opening up? Come on. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. God damn it. I always forget to turn this feature chat thing on now. Why is that not popping up? Well, shiver me timbers, right? I won't buy the games, but it just doesn't mean it's not an issue. You know, see, like me, I'll probably, like, Game Pass is such good value. Like, they're going to be like Netflix. That's the problem of, like, if you haven't paid attention, like, in the last couple weeks, Netflix just upped their rate again. Game Pass wanted to up their amount. I think it was a year and a half ago. And everyone lost their mind of, like, you know, you're already gouging everyone. We're in a pandemic. You can't be gouging people for more money. I think Game Pass is significant value. Significant value. But it's just one of those things of, like, just remember, like, when Netflix was, you know, $9.99. Like, I don't know if they still have that. I don't know if they still have that buy rate at $9.99. No, but they talked about, right? So Xbox Live Gold was going to go up regardless. But they wanted to raise the rate of Game Pass, and everyone freaked out because there's Xbox Live, right? I don't know what that is per month, and that comes with your free games with Gold, right? But it's not Game Pass. And then there's Game Pass, which I own on the computer at $12.99 a month. Although I've never paid the top price, I always get on a promo, which is really good. And then I have had Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which I believe is Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass, and then you get a bunch of little perks as well into it as well. Like there's a whole bunch of things you get that, but that's like $20 a month. That's a lot of money, but you still get good value. I'm good value. You're good value. We're all good values here, I think. How about that? We're all worth a good value. Oh, Fran looks fine. Cecile's looking great. Okay, that's what I thought it was, yeah. Because I haven't played online gaming in forever. So I failed to see sort of the point in like maybe for the people who are playing the Call of Duties and whatnot, I guess like the Xbox Live, but I don't know, like PC Game Pass is still not offering as many games as normal Game Pass would for the console. But I'm not going to go and spend $400 on an Xbox Series X or X or whatever the heck they call themselves. I get enough value from it on the PC for $10 a month. Good enough. Good enough. I just got to get worried that I keep hearing rumblings that they're getting rid of Yakuza eventually. So not that I'm going to be able to play 5 and 6 probably by the time they get rid of it, but I certainly better put in a try, I guess.
大丈夫よ。点滴を交換しただけだから。
Get out of the way, Cecile.
ありがとうござい
Well,
ます。
you're right as Rain. She's like Rain Man. Rain Woman.
わざわざお見舞いに来てくれたんですか？
You act as if it's like, did we come all this way? No, we drove. It wasn't hard.
ノエルから意識が戻っ
Well, you gotta remember, Lothars and I were Canadian, so we're already hitting that 30%, exchange rate that's gonna murder us. Way overpriced and not worth it.
思ったよりも元気そうである。
Yeah, I'm glad to see you're all right there, Fran. I would like to see Ilya if we could, though. I'd like to get that.
そうだね。顔色も良さそうじゃない。
She's right. The way you're shining right now, you'll be as good as new in no time.
元気も元気。
We get ripped off no matter what.
大丈夫ですよ。
I think everyone everywhere is getting ripped off on something.
2、3日でいっぱい。
Everyone has their things they get ripped off on. They said you'll be moved to a regular room in 2 or 3 days, and after that, it's only a matter of time until I'm back on my feet and right out that door. Unfortunately, there's no CPD for you to work at to run the receptionist. I don't even know who's going to be handing us our quests anymore, Franny. Can I call you Franny? She's probably going to murder us if we call her Franny.
しばらく安静にしてないと。
Still need to get plenty more rest, even if you think about getting on out of here.
私
We're
が
worried about you because you're kind of a ditz, yeah, when you're left on your own.
私をかばってくれ
I think that's why Inspector Donovan protected me like he did. Wait, so where's Inspector Donovan? Is he dead?
フランさん。
Did I miss that part?
フランちゃんが気に病む必要はねえだろ
You can't be thinking like that.
う。悪いのはあの連中。
The Red Constellation is why you're both here. You know what happened ain't your fault. Maybe he's like Lieutenant Dan, has no legs anymore or something.
はい。でも
Although with Randy saying that we were both here, I'm assuming he's still there and all good. I want to be back on supporting you guys, so I just want to recover already and get back to work. What a solid employee. This is what everyone looks for, right?
大丈夫。
Someone gets blown up at their place of work, and within a week they want to get right back at it. Who cares about long-term or short-term disability?
普段の声が聞けないのは寂しいけど、なんとか
I don't think Fran's thinking about her mental health.
今は回復に専念
The work will be done regardless, Fran. You stay here and recover. Cecile, you make sure you swap out those IVs.
そうしたら私たちも。
You do that, we promise we'll take all the support you can when you finally return.
はい。 ありがとうご
All
ざ
right.
います。
Thanks, guys.
そういえば、
So, but
お姉ちゃん、
that reminds me.
警備隊の
I heard Noe's going back to the CGF. She is. She's leaving us. Does this mean we're gaining like Fran? I didn't know Fran was a fighter or something, or maybe we get another permanent member. I don't know.
いろいろ
Yeah, I thought it over, and now is the right time to go back to the CGF until, of course, they get replaced or removed. They're no longer a thing. Because, with the independent ship of Crossbell, and then everyone's fighting over it.
フランのサポートが受けられなくなるのはちょっと寂しいかな。ちょっとだな。
Well, we may as well be shooting it with one of your machine guns then.
大体お姉ちゃん。
And not only that, Noe, but you. Oh,
フラン
Fran.
大丈夫。
Ah, she's fine. Just the IV drip kicking it. Oh, like Flintstones chewable morphine?
お話はこのくらいにして寝ちゃった
Just rest and leave the talking for later. Okay, it's time we just get shoved off to the side here.
大丈夫ですよ。
Not allowed anymore for visitors.
来てくれたんですし。それに警備隊に戻る
I
前
still need to give Noe her big pep talk for going back to the CGF. You need a pep talk to go back to the CGF? Let Randy take care of the pep talks.
皆さんすみません。
Oh, sorry, guys. I think it'd be best if we let her rest now. I think it's time for another alcoholic beverage. Let's find one of those.
また来るよ。
Take a beer. So what's not up? I'll get that right. Up next is a vodka mixed drink. Seagram's Original Wild Berry. This is such a woman's drink, but it would be because my sister left them at my house from New Year's. So I guess they're gonna go to waste if we don't drink them. So we're gonna go visit up Franny again. Everything will be good. So that's all great. Maybe this will fit in this cup. I have a lot of random booze. This is my last random booze drink. You always got to be ready quickly. I mean, you can't truly ever run out, right? I'm going to bake you a mishi cake once you have fully recovered. Who doesn't love a mishi cake?
楽しみにしてるね。
I can't wait. I always found like it was weird of like, have you ever seen someone actually like ever have a bandage wrapped around their head like Fran does? Like wrapped around their head, like, so say she has like a cut right here, but then like you have it wrapped around the side of her hair, but then underneath, like, I'm not saying like you have to put it out, but wouldn't like a bandage just to suffice on the forehead then? Because like I've seen like people have their head wrapped up entirely. Like that's the thing. But anywho's just out like a light. Thanks, Cecile. Great morphine drip there.
落ちてるみたいだね。
And she wants to be a part of the SSS, right?
手術の時
Well, she had an emergency blood transfusion during her surgery. Why did that happen?
でもあとは良くなる。
Still, she should make a full recovery. Okay.
大丈夫。
She'll be healthy before you know it. Do we have a date on that, Cecile? Or, a chapter perhaps? Wait, we're not even gonna visit Ilya?
そういえば、
So by the way, Cecile,
やっぱりドノバン警備
are Inspector Donovan and Ilya allowed to have visitors yet? Oh, please tell me yes. Yes, they are.
でもあなたたちは両方
If they were awake, I know they'd both like to see you.
私が付き添う
How about you accompany me as I do my rounds and check on them? Sounds great.
いいんですか？
Should be alright. Ellie, stop asking questions. When a nurse tells you what you can do, follow their lead, okay? Everything's fine.
それはありがたいです。
セシルさんお願いするっす。
You're all done? You're all done? Are you all done? All done? Are you turning on your robot? Turn them on. Turn on your robot. No, you gotta turn them on. You gotta turn the robot on. Your knee's covering up the... There you go. Oh, apparently he doesn't want the robot on. Alright, well... Thanks for welcome with that. Inspector Donovan is in room 302, and where is Ilya? And we'll find Ilya in room 303, just across from Shizuku's room. Well, maybe we'll visit Shizuku first, then. Alright, let's go. Wait, so is she actually taking us there? So, 301, where's that? Alright, that's where we came at. 301, 302. So there's no skipping rooms here. All right, let's go visit Donovan then. Oh, he looks a little worse for wear. He still has bottles of booze though, ready to go. I assume that's what those are. Those, like 4 bottles of wine. Nice flowers. So you've been looking after him, haven't you? Just a little bit. Just filling in for Inspector's wife when she needs a break. I get that feeling that if he saw me here, he'd yell something like, "The hell are you doing here? Get back to work!" Yeah, it's easy to imagine that he would do such a thing. So, he's placed on a respirator, right? He probably has COVID. Probably not, but that's what they do with you. They say his respiratory system took a lot of damage. Probably inhaled a lot of smoke. But if he were to wake up, his recovery would speed up too. This is a very good drink. Back during the explosion, the inspector, he saved Fran and me. Who said I was worth saving? There was nothing I could go back there. I was panicking so much. And look at me. All I got were some scratches, and even Fran had to be brought here and undergo surgery. It makes me sick. I'm just an incompetent, lucky son of a beach. What's the matter? Did I hit your head? Raymond-san. You know it's not your fault, man. Why don't you take a break, Raymond? Hey, Lothar, can I ask you a question? Going back to the Microsoft acquisition, the Zenzamax thing, when they took the Elder Scrim, that did not take as long, though, right? Like, why is the Activision one taking so long to figure out? Like, maybe there's antitrust things, maybe? Like, I mean, the big news yesterday was that they purchased them, right? Or I guess they have to go through the government procedures and say, hey, we'd like to buy them, and I know we're gonna have a monopoly now, but like not really. But now here's all of our things. I'm sure it's gonna be approved. They don't really care about that type of stuff. But I just wonder, like, why does it take so long? We're in the middle of our round, so if we'll notice anything if it changes up. You won't be able to help him if you keep running yourself ragged, you know. Alright. Inspector's wife should be coming back soon, so I can at least look after him until she gets here. Then I'm gonna go back to the bar and drink. Alright, well, we'll come visit again. You'd like that. Can I poke him with a stick? I'll have to remember to thank the inspector for protecting Fran when he wakes up. It may take some time. It was his respiratory system that took the most damage in the blast, but he should wake up in time. His life is no longer in danger at the moment, so he's got Raymond and his wife looking after him, so that's the good thing. It says it's above freezing there. The snow should be melting. Here, like where I am, it is. It's 2 degrees above freezing. It is melting, but we also got 2 feet of snow. And they don't know where to... Like, see, like the problem is, like, getting that much snow is they don't know... Like, there isn't always somewhere to put it, right? That's always, like, the problem of when it snows that much of, like, you just can't, like... There's always the people I can't stand is the people who live on a main road and they start plowing out their driveway and they start dumping it on the road. You're not supposed to do that, obviously, but people do it. But it's the same thing. I get why they sort of do it because they don't have anywhere to put the snow. I mean, there is your yard, throw it on your yard, but when you get 2 feet of snow and you're throwing it on your little patch of grass that you have in your front yard, all of a sudden you have 10 feet of snow on your front yard, I guess. But yeah, like, see, like we talked about this before, Lothar, so like that's the thing, like when it's 30 degrees that like you aren't getting snow, right? Like you sort of hope like it didn't rain or snow before it got super cold and then it freezes on you, right? Well, is Cecile fine or what? Cecile? Is Ilya fine? Maybe we gotta worry about Sully here a little bit. What a giant room like this too, right? Like St. Ursula Medical College, like Crossbell basically was lit on fire, and yet everyone can have a giant room like this. Wow. Obviously they have fantastic insurance. Do you think Crossbell goes the Canadian or the American system? Ilya, you okay? She can't hear you. We've stuck her ears with gauze. Normally when she sleeps, her hair is all messed up and she snores like a bear. I've never seen her like this. Is this really Ilya Platier? Certainly looks like her. It is her in the flesh. Why don't you poke her eyeballs? Well, how is she? She suffered several fractures, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding. Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she's shown no signs of coming out of her coma. That's why she remains on life support. So, bringing everyone up to speed, the Red Constellation broke into the Archon CL set when they were doing a show, and Shirley, Randy's cousin, who's part of the Red Constellation, basically cut the chandelier that's above the theater, and it fell down. Ilya Platier shoved Sully out of the way to save them, and then she was crushed by it. Now, it looked like they were aiming that up to be a death, but they took her here, but that's where we're at. So, like, I don't know, like, now I'm feeling like would it have been better to, like, I don't know if Ilya dies or not in the game, or if she makes a full recovery or whatnot, but it's weird to me, like, okay, like, you could have accepted the fact that she died right there, but now it would feel weird that she's now in a coma, she's had successful surgeries, she's on life support because of that, that if she dies now, it feels a little weird. Like, I feel like it's hard to say. Maybe she's going to be running around in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. I don't know. Do they even make orbital wheelchairs? They must. Just imagine it. Ilya will never be able to stand on stage again. Well, don't say that. She should be more than capable of standing on a stage. And it's all because she protected me. Oh, here comes the guilt from Sully. So Sully, I mean, to be fair, Sully and Ilya both would have been crushed by the chandelier. It wasn't like, like Ilya was not standing there and wouldn't have, they both would have been hit. So she did save a life. Oh, everyone needs a hug every once in a while, don't we? Well, it's okay. Everything gonna be alright. You break off into song. What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you tired? You look tired. You need a nap? You need a nap? Your nose itchy? Ew. Ugh, you kid boogers. You wipe your nose. In the sink? Logan? Down the sink? Sink? Here, I gotta wipe your nose. Come here. I think today is like a lazy day for like everybody. That's okay. Everyone's entitled to a lazy day. All right. So no matter what happens, she isn't the type of person to just give up. She's never going to stop looking ahead. So like, maybe there could be a story written for her in a wheelchair. I don't know what the future is for Ilya right now, but you gotta keep praying and, the thoughts and prayers, as they like to say, for her. So she'll make a full recovery and blow everybody up that's part of the Red Constellation. I don't know. That might happen. She's right. Ilya wouldn't be able to be the kind of performer that she is if she wasn't like that. Never enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always been striving for new heights. And as long as there's a stage to come back to, she'll stop at nothing to be on it. It may sound absurd, but I have no doubt about it. Hell yeah! I didn't know Randy was Stone Cold Steve Austin. But putting some faith and ideals in Ilya, you got your own thing to do. Besides, if Ilya were awake, she'd be telling you not to miss so much practice. So get back onto the theater and start practicing. Give her more of the reason to catch up to you when she wakes up. Yeah, there we go. When she sees how far you and all the others have come, she's going to do everything she can to join all of you. Was that enough of a pep talk for Sully? Dude, did we help you out, Sully? Sully, where's that name from as well? That's Uncharted, right? That's a Sully. Alright, let's pull together. But Rixia, nowhere to be found. She's off to do something scary, probably. Well, say, could you, guys, man, help me find her? Add it on as like a support request, maybe. I don't get what happened that night, but Rixia is still one of us, and I think Ilya would have another reason to wake up if she came back to. Consider it a formal request. We're gonna find Rixia personally. Not bad. Finally, we get to visit with Shizuku, Arios' daughter. I think Sully feels a little bit better. Well, that's good. And
少し勇気づけられ
He
ちゃう
even encouraged me a little bit.
接しるね
Well, Cecile,
やっぱり相当
her condition is just as bad as I feared after I heard what happened. I know I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about her every hour of the day.
それでもやっぱり
But even so, the Cecilia we're talking
信じ
about,
てるから
I believe in her.
それに
And as Parappa the Rapper
信
says,
じる人が
you gotta believe!
彼女はそれに
The more people believe in her, the more she'll feed off of that. Like, is someone whispering sweet nothings in her? Does someone put, like, some headset on her, telling her, we believe in you, Ilya, we believe?
確かにそれがイリアさんかもしれない
That does sound like her.
しかしそうなると
Still, if Sully is right, then bringing back Rixie is just going to be as important as anything.
ロイド見つ
Do
け
you
られ
think we
る
can find her, Lloyd? Of course we can.
正直
We could find her like a donut finds a cop on an empty stomach.
本気で身を隠したんだ
If she's really gone into hiding, finding her will be easier said than... I don't think she went into hiding, though. I think she went to go find the Red Constellation.
行方不明の兵
Wherever they may be.
自治州にいるのかいないのかも
Yeah, we don't know whether the missing Hey You members are even still in the state.
カルバード方面
And if they hightailed it out of there, she probably went on back to Calvert.
だが
Still,
首里蔵にあんな風に頼
I
ま
want
れ
to
ちゃ
let
ったら
Soldier down while she's still counting on us.
ああ
That's her name, Soldier?
兵ゆへの行方と合
Well,
わせ
anyways,
気を
should
配っ
keep
た
our ears to the ground about the clues of where Hey You went.
動力ネットフォーム
We're going to search high and low for the hints on the orbital net.
本当にありがと
Well, you're welcome,
う
Cecile.
私は
We're more than
ナースステーショ
capable
ンに戻る
bunch.
けどロイドたちはどうするの
We're gonna go visit Shizuku if she's still there.
仕事も残っているしそろそろおいとまするよ
Goodbye, Cecile.
案内していただいてありがとうございました
Is this where we hand back forth whether or not you play Pom Pom Party?
こちらこそ
You know, one of those things? Come on, Cecile, you must
大
play.
変な状況だけどお互い頑張りましょうただし
But remember,
しすぎないで
not to overdo it, okay?
了解っす
お疲れ様でした
All right. Toodles. Is she wearing what's with the nurses everywhere wearing
本
Crocs?
当にここが踏ん張りどころだな
ええそうね
Time to make a stand, as Popo offers.
心と体を
It's the only way we're gonna put some smiles back on the
取り戻してもらうためにも
people's faces and help them heal their physical and psychological wounds.
踏ん張りどころ
Well, let's make a stand. Custard stand? Something along those lines? Alright, I'm just gonna take a quick little piss break and I'll be right back. Enjoy the lockdown.
Pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up. Go and keep. Oh, babe. Hey, hey. I said lock me up. Go and keep. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up before we You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown,
See, this is where I probably get in trouble again for not having that song on long enough. That's okay. It happens, right? Let's go visit Shizuku if she is here. Oh, wait. Did Shizuku go home? Is she home with Arios? I mean, I know that she had a surgery not too long ago that was deemed successful, but she didn't get her eyesight back. We didn't cross paths with her, so no harm in going to look for the kiddo. So let's go look. Anything sticking out? No, I guess not. Okay. Now I'm a little worried that because Shizuku's dad is Arios, part of the bracer. There she is. Oh, it's the SSS. So we can see that so before she just had slits for eyes. I don't know if she was ever not opening them. So like I said, she had a surgery that allowed her to have a little bit of vision, but it wasn't completely successful in replacing or getting her new. Maybe we gotta get her into the cyberpunk world, and maybe we can get that going. Yeah, we came to see the police inspector. We saw Ilya. We saw Fran. We saw a lot of people. Now we came to see you. I can't imagine how scary the attack on the city was. Cecile and the doctors have been so busy helping out everybody. Well, it does seem that way. By the way, has your father been by to visit lately? No, he hasn't come by since the whole fire in the city happened. He did call, but it sounded like he's really busy with work too, so... Have you been lonely, Shinjuku? No, I'm fine. A lot of people died, and there are still more here who were injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now. Well, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with expecting attention from your father. I know he's busy. I know he's a big shot down at the Cracker at the Bracer Guild. That's a Kirk Van Houten joke, folks. Those aren't free, but they're all there for everybody to enjoy. Absolutely. With eyes like this, I feel so useless. I hate it. You're already doing plenty there, Shizuku. The fact that you haven't given up against your own condition is inspiring everyone around you, the SSS included. Well, if you say so. I think what you all do makes you much braver. I'm going to keep cheering you guys on, okay? Oh, that's it? So where are we heading here? We promised Soli and Ilya that we would find Rixia. Well, first of all, we haven't saved the game, so let's do that. Maybe go on off to the lab if we can? We don't have any... Look, I'll tell you when we have business over in the research ward. How about that, Lloyd? How about you listen to me, the player of the game? Did Shizuku leave already? Oh no, I'm the moron. Just a bunch of sheets hanging out. All right, well, I don't think there's really too many people to chit chat with. I mean, we could pop on into a few of these rooms and whatnot, but these are basically just places for everyone to hang out with. We don't need to be barging on in like everywhere. I mean, we could still barge, right? What is it if we don't barge on in? Start questioning things. Taking naps in people's I like this person. They got wine. They're a good thinker. I'm assuming that the second I leave the medical hospital, we'll probably get a cutscene or at least a break in the scene of like, okay, so where do we start looking for Rixia? Where does that even start? I don't know. I think this is the kitchen. Little boy. Mommy and Daddy have been looking so sad these last few days. Is my big brother going to be alright? What happened to him? He's alive but still in the ICU. We're only able to be with him for a little bit before the doctors took him there. Please save my son. My son is in the Guardian Forces on the front lines fighting those Jaegers. Had I known this would have happened one day, I would have never allowed him to join the CGF. Giant rooms. I'm sure he'll be okay, kid. I never could have imagined a tragedy like this happening to our city. I even heard the police and CGF have their losses. Just what is going on in our little crossbell at this rate? I'm grateful to know they're still alive, but so like it's funny. You're led to believe that there's a lot of loss. You know, there's a lot of death, but we've yet to see any major character yet to pass on. Not everyone who was injured in the raid could be saved. Why does it have to be like this, Floor? It's like my heart is breaking. Now isn't the time to grieve, though. We have jobs to do, and if you have time to sulk, and you have time to treat those that still need us, that's our mission as doctors. All we can do is help those in our care and make sure that they're able to walk away from all of this and be happy and healthy. Or what is over here? And why did that just like chunk on down and slow down? We've got a flood of patients to the hospital due to the incident in the city. It's difficult to give everyone the treatment they need. We've had to make a waiting list for people that are scheduled for surgeries. Janitor Dyson, you're a good person. You'll be okay. You keep doing your job and you'll be keeping on getting on appreciated. Yeah, here's where I'm guessing. Yeah, I was just going to say, something's got to happen because it hasn't really led me on a way here.
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
ああ、いたいた。
That sounds like Jonas?
今どこにいんのさ。
あのな、こういう時はちゃんと名乗るのが礼儀だろ。ウルスラ病院だけど、どうしたんだ、ヨナ。
See? I'm smart, I'm learning. Am I wrong, or didn't you get back to doing SSS stuff today? We sort of did. This was part of it. I was thinking of putting in a little request for you guys.
いや、だから勝手に警察のデータベースを覗
You better not have been sneaking into that police database again.
それに、
And we're busy with real work. You know, rescuing kittens and whatnot.
この前行方不明の遊撃士の捜索を手伝ってやったのは誰だよ。
Who was that bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers,
借り、返すって言って。
It's weird. The fact that we haven't seen Joshua and Estelle in quite some time is also a little weird. Like, am I just led to believe that they're out doing God's work there or what? I mean, it's all entirely possible. Hold on. Oh. Underwear is bunching up.
仕方ない。
Fine. We'll hear you out, but don't think that means we're going to do anything that you ask us to do.
どこまで行けばいいんだ。
Should we do it in person, though? Yeah, let's meet me in front of the lighthouse in the harbor district, please.
そこで待ってるからさ。
I'll be waiting.
東大
The lighthouse? Why there? It's even outside. I know, does Jonas ever even go outside? Oh, shut up. It's supposed to be a surprise. Anyways, just hurry it up.
あ、
What? Oh,
まったく
you've got to be kidding me.
またヨナが勝手なことを言い出し
I
た。
take it Jonas wants some kind of favor from us?
いや、ま
Well, how'd you know?
はあなんだって
Yeah, that is a weird place.
港湾
Usually I would be expecting like the geofront or
爆破され
something.
た兵への建物の
And especially now that the Heyu building is gone. Well, I mean, it's still a nice look out onto the harbor. Let's not be wrong there.
調査も手伝ってもらったし、話を聞いてあげ
Well,
る。
let's hear him out. And if it's not too unreasonable, we can return the favor.
早速行ってみましょうか。
あ
Wait, are we on a break right now? I didn't know we were on a break.
まあ、こちらの都合を聞かずに。
He was the one who decided to cash on in this favor while we were at work. I should probably throw... I mean, it doesn't say that this should be refrigerated. But I feel like if I have to hold on to some cat medicine until February 2nd, what's the worst it could be is being in the cold. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? It doesn't say. It's just like a dewormer. But I'm confused. Maybe room temperature only? What could go wrong with that, right? I don't know.
多少
All right. I say it's fine if we make him wait a little longer.
それもそうだな。
Yeah, you've got a point. Well, what, like, the thing is, though, there isn't really anything else for it to do. I mean, we've done everything we've needed to do. There's no extra requests to call in. So,
どうしますか？
let's rest. Let's rest up the each pay, all of that. We're learning it all. There we go. And we're going to save, because of course we do. 197 saves. I didn't think we'd ever be there. Yeah, we're done with everything. I mean, we got to go back to the garage anyways, so we'll stop by in the garage. We'll stop by our place to see if there is any new requests. I doubt there is going to be. And then we'll go see Jonas. First pom-pom party. Let's play Mikel. It's actually playing pretty good here. Let's see what that shoves it up to him. Just ends it. It almost gives you like even the point of like, I feel like if we were playing Maria Bell, maybe she would have used the defense, but like he had 5 CP bonus points to use there. Like he could have maybe tried to recover there. Nothing to grab there, so we're gonna go on over to the district. See what there is for us. Yes, this way and then to the north. There he is, just standing there, just waiting for us. Like, it's weird, odd. Would you like, Jonas? What is this, Persona 5? Or no, I guess Persona, because they all have those music notes, right? Took you long enough. Well, whatever, let's go already. Wait, you know what I just noticed? It says Geofront construction work. I wonder if there's an entrance to the Geofront from here. Stop jumping ahead, you damn brat. Oh, right, sorry. Guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing here. The thing is, I was hoping you could have taken me to a terminal room in the Geofront. Terminal? In the Geofront? You mean that one that was set on fire? Nah, that's terminal number 8 in the B sector. We're heading over for a new terminal. Terminal number 4 in the C sector. I can't wait. Working on the branches terminal is the worst. Have you learned nothing, Jonas? The new basic orbital network laws have already gone into effect. You know what that means? We cannot allow you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you? Or just the opposite. That means we should be stopping you, if anything. Arrest this man. Oh, wait, no. I'm trying to tell you guys there's nothing illegal about it. Did you forget that I'm still currently a Foundation engineer? That means I'm one of the only people who's authorized to use the Geofront's terminals. So let me guess. You want us, to escort you through the Geofront with monsters, Morty, to your new terminal. Is that what we're getting at?
管理資格は本当ですが、それでもグレーな感じですね。
Hi. Got your wheel on the bus?
動力ネット基本法ももう少し整備されるべきかと。
Hey. Oh, you have a tricks in there. Look. Is that good tricks? Well, that goes to show that the orbital net law still has areas it can improve on. Of course it could. There's always loopholes if you look hard enough.
ちょいと微妙じゃねえか。
Can we not on my desk? Round and round, the wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
手伝うわけにも。
No, 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 not up here. No, 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 no. Okay, great, great. Okay, Logan, not on my desk. Having an argument with a 2-year-old. They go well. Come on, not on my desk. That's why. What the hell? You guys need to loosen on up. What about those society weirdos? They already messed around on the net a bunch of already, right? No, not up here. Stop getting mad. Hey! Stop getting mad. I'll tickle you to death. Where's the guarantee that they aren't exploiting the network right now?
それは
Yeah, but... What's the matter?
確かにそれは
You have to admit, he has a point.
おっさんも気にはし
The
てたけど
chief's been worried about it too, but that doesn't have time to check. That's where I come in. He even asked me to look into it since I'm working solo here.
感謝されこ
So you should be thanking me. So quit holding out. If only this little dude was as good as escorting himself as he is at running his mouth.
でも確かに
Well, if the chief is worried about it, then there's cause for concern.
あの道化師の少年
There is that fool character as well as the Professor Novartis, and don't forget about the Steel Maiden. Let's not forget about the fool's character name, Campanella.
財団を超えるネットワーク技術を
They
確
do have more technological power than even the Foundation, and we don't even know what truly they're after.
わかった手伝おう
What different show?
ただ
Alright, Jonas
明らかに
will help.
違法なハッキングは
But we're not going to overlook any hacking that can be construed as illegal. Understood?
地下
And we're not doing this so you can live down there, so you gotta be sleeping in your own bed.
それが条件だ
Those are the conditions. Do you agree?
勘弁してくれ
Oh, give me a break already, will ya?
天才よな
Why should Jonas Sacred have to interact with the real Lloyd Stare? Which means we mean business. We've learned how to be strict when it comes to boundaries.
そのくらいの条件
Is it still a fair deal? You should take it.
ああもう
Alright,
だよ
I got it. Okay, fine.
条
Dandies.
件でいいから
It's a deal. Let's just hurry up and take me down there already.
制限ガチ
I'm
ガチ
going to pull my hair out if I have to use those Orcus Tower terminals for even another day.
まあ、本音はそんな。
He folded pretty easily, don't you think? Faster than Superman on laundry day.
やっぱり
Alright.
少し不健
He
全
can still use a little bit more discipline, but we're not the disciplinaries here. We're not his parents. So, what's the purpose of
それ
that?
で飼育格だけど
Well, are we ready to go to the C sector or what?
他のジオフロント
I'm pretty sure there's going to be monsters down there, just like every other sector. Has anyone discovered why there are monsters in the geofront? We're still going to need to get ready to go here,
あ
because
だったら
I'm
準備してきなよ
going to call it a
ここで
stream.
待っててやっからさ
It probably sounds like a great time to bounce back on into this tomorrow. We might even have a little couple of streams tomorrow because I want to play Halo 2 and get into that. But for now, folks, I'm going to bounce out. Would you like to say goodbye? Come here. Oh, we're going to do our normal everything. Yeah, say goodbye. We got to do that. As Kenny Omega says, ladies and gentlemen, goodbye and good night. Bang. Someone's happy. I'm happy. Give a kiss. Mwah. Goodbye, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Halo and this. Promises. Goodbye. Say bye. Nice, buddy.